helps. So, home front scenarios. If you're watching this, thank you so much for what you said on Wired Tight Live. Irony of ironies, you know, you're quitting YouTube because the social media thing is all toxic and stuff. And yesterday, I've been trying to reach out to people in my local area, trying to get the militia movement going again. And I'm going to keep using the word militia. You and Wired Tight, whose real name I can't remember off the top of my head, we're talking about how that word's become uncomfortable, uncool, and lots of guys have talked about it. The Revolting Man, he even has a whole video about the M word. I'm going to keep using the word militia because, gosh darn it, it's in the Constitution. Well-regulated militia. We should own that word. We the people. Yeah, and legally, most of y'all watching, at least here in the United States, go ahead and read your state's laws and maybe even your state constitution. You're probably already technically a militiaman. Gasp! Anyways, so back to what I was saying. Home front scenarios. That really made my evening. To hear you talk so kindly about me, because I literally had just been lambasted on social media for being a trigger-happy extremist? How did the person phrase it? That I was looking at your channel, it looks like you are the type who wants to go straight to shooting and not actually solve problems. Count me out. Well, geez, thanks. I mean, I am trying to solve the problems the right way. I vote. I use my First Amendment rights to talk about things. Not all of my videos are down with the government. Actually, I don't think hardly any of them are. Most of them are, hey, we should probably know how to do this militia thing in case things get worse. Not that I want them to get worse, but y'all watch the news, right? It's getting worse. I'll be right back. I just loaded a mag. I'm going to go give it to my kid. He's shooting 22s right now. More reloads. I forgot to grab 5.56. Be right back. Okay, now we have all the bullets. Do we have all the magazines? I don't have the other 9mm magazine. Poodoo! So, let me reiterate this again. The militia is not a dirty word. You cannot let people take away your vocabulary. Now, sometimes that's just inevitable, but we need to push back on that agenda. I don't want to start anything. Shoot, do any of us want to start anything? The nut job out there who just said, yeah, I do. Okay, you need to check yourself. Calm down. You're watching this on an iPhone or an Android or something. You're fed. You're relatively safe. We have it pretty good. which is why we should prepare for in case it doesn't get good. We've all seen the pictures from World War II when they're loading Jews and other undesirables onto cattle cars to drive them away to concentration/death camps. Is that when you want to start getting ready? Is that when you want to start getting prepared? Papers, please. You know what? I should start a militia. Get in the truck. You know what? Now is the time. I should probably learn how to resist tyranny and overreach. Not trying to be mean. Just... the militia is not a dirty word. I refuse to let it be a dirty word. Oh, I don't want to be in a militia. That has bad connotations. Okay. As PNW Gorilla says, you're hated. Train like it. They want to indoctrinate your kids. They want to strip you of your wealth so they can give it to the people who vote them in and keep them in power. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm not advocating for government overthrow. It's pretty good right now. But what if that stops? Of course, vote. Heck. Whack-a-doodle weirdo like me, I've considered trying to run for an office. I mean, I haven't, because I've been too busy just trying to make ends meet and things like that. But you're already all militiamen and women anyways. Most of you guys. There's probably a few states that say women are members of the militia, but virtually every militia law in the country, and most states have them, males 18 to 45 years old, you're already a militiaman. Now, the state may call it the unorganized militia or some other term like that, but legally, on paper, it didn't go away. It's just asleep. The laws are still there in many ways. Because a law makes it legitimate. Yeah, how many things are done legally that are horrible, and how many things are illegal that are actually morally just. Anywho, I'm gonna go give this loaded bag to my boy, maybe review what I've rambled on about, see if there's anything else to say. Ciao.